Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are in this planet Earth. The title of this episode is When Weird Becomes Sick. This is Late Boomer number 62. This is what a podcast looks like. It's just a photo with audio. Most podcasts are actually made in professional studios. Like if you see Chris Como's podcast, it is not a podcast, it's a studio videotaped session. All it is to get you, it's like clickbait. Clickbait. Because the term podcast has a populist appeal to it. So you say podcast, ooh, sounds like the regular folks. Well, it's not. Some are actually professionally paid broadcasters. A podcast is for everyday people sitting in their bedrooms, videos taping their opinions and thoughts. Thanks to the home computer, a podcast is populism in its purest form. Today, the subject is the two-party system and the office of the presidency. A majority of American population thinks the presidency is the only office you have to vote for in the USA. Most Americans who don't know their representatives are. They don't. They don't even know who the mayor is of their city. Do you think the Republicans and Democrats care about that fact? Hell no. Matter of fact, they love your stupidity. That is why the conservatives want you to homeschool your kids. That would make the population even more stupid. It's called anti-intellectual people. And both parties are into it. Both of them. America is a country of fads. The latest fad in the Democratic talking points against conservatives is being weird. Weird, man. Yeah, you combine evangelical belief system with conservative politics, that is weird. The new left in the 60s were considered weird. You know? Yippies, White Panthers, Flower Children. They were the long hair weirdos. Most of the weirdness comes from the ultra left. The New Age movement was full of vegetarians and pagans and, ooga booga, who wouldn't eat supermarket food if you paid them. In a way, they were right. Most of that junk was full of chemistry and gave me a heart attack in 2017. But I digress. You couldn't pay them to eat that food. They also boycotted commercial medicine, Western medicine they call it, holistic herbs instead of potato chips. Medicine prescribed by doctors which made Big Pharma rich, and it's true. So back in the 70s, they boycotted vaccines and medications prescribed by doctors. So the anti-vax movement does not come from the Christian right. It came from the left wing. Ding, 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 idiots. So, are righties weird? The answer is sometimes yes. All the religious right mindset is repressed sexuality. What does repressed sexuality create? Weird sex fetishism. What is weird sex? Sexuality of things that are not sexual in nature. Like, here's a short list of weird sex: enemas, foot fetishes, diapers, sadomasochism, whipping, role playing, big babies in diapers, uh, chubby chasers, circle jerks, sodomy, and so forth and so on. So you repress somebody's sexuality, they'll sexualize in different ways. Violence becomes a substitute for sex. Ask any psychologist, even Jordanson would agree with me. So science wins again. I know this is. Well, let me see. When you come to my age, you have blank mind. Cuckery? Do you know what that is? A man likes to watch why somebody rapes his wife. That's a weird perversion. How about sex with inanimate objects, like a couch? For example, some people love being sexually repressed. It makes sex more exciting and dangerous. It's like having sex in the middle of a golf course. Yeah. I wish Americans would take the Europeans' their white cousins in Europe, and just treat sex like the Nordic people, like it's just part of life and nothing that Satan created in his laboratory. Idiots. I know this is a fun activity. Americans love to be entertained. Entertainment. Oh, that's all it's about. Oh, how many Palestinians got slaughtered? Oh, look at that. Look at that little baby getting blown up. Isn't that funny? That's the angle. The two-party system is determined to suck you all into their web. This superstitious notions and fanciful musings may be entertaining. However, conspiracy theories may be fun, but politics is super serious business. It's supposed to be tedious and boring. Send your inner child to bed and let the grown-ups take over. If you don't, then weird becomes sick. And that's my little commentary for today. It's already the millennials always say, I mean. And my generation was, I know, you know. So that's it for my true podcast. And if you don't like it, to you.